welcome to my channel. I am Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today guys we are going to be doing our Lancaster bomber build. So we are going to do issue, try and get that one in, 78 of Build the Lancaster Bomber. And I'm really excited for this one because we've got a nice big part and we are putting some things together. So I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, now we've gone past the building the engines and everything else like that. We're finally working back on the fuselage and the wings and everything, which is brilliant. Finally, at last, the wait is over. So I'm really eager for today's one. So tell you what, let's get to the build desk and let's get it sorted. So with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay, issue 78 is the port wing frame, and here it is, looking superb. Absolutely lovely piece. So what we first need to do is we're actually going to be attaching our wings. So I'm just making sure these wires and stuff is on. And I kind of line everything up. It should sit nicely in there, which it kind of does. This side is a little bit out, but that's due to the wires. But I need the wires to come through. Actually, the wires, let me just pull this out, come through at the front here. So let's just try and line this up again. Still, I'm having trouble with these wires. Why am I having trouble with these wires? Right. It's because one wire is on one side. And as I'm pushing it down, it's kind of trapping it a little bit. So the one side goes down pretty easy, but the other doesn't want to. Yeah. It's just a case of training these wires to go where you want them to go. And hopefully it all will line up. Right, I think that's going to go actually. So just checking. There we go. I think I got it. But then I've just noticed at the front, this side here is a bit out where it needs to go in. Strange, but we'll get it in. So we need to get put in 4 BP screws. I'm just going to get a load out here, because not only from this side have we got to screw this in, we need to screw this in from the other side as well. So one at the back here. And one at the front. I've got 2 more now. So one just here. And this is where I'm on about. This side is completely out. So I might have to bring that in with my hand. Get that screw in, but that is in. Okay, so with that in, we can now flip this over, and we need to get 6 BP screws in here. So I thought it'd be easier today to work on the top camera. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Yeah, so actually it's coming together. Okay, last BP screw going in. And there we have it. Okay, so that's that part done. Now I need to try and do a little bit of wire as it's got in the magazines. So around and down. Just a bit of white tidy. Okay, so with that like that, next what we need to do, even though I've turned over 2 pages, we've got the other engine put on. So flipping this over again, this is going to be installed just here. Now, the interesting bit is, I think it's going to basically go on like so, but is the wire, where's the wire coming out of? I don't think it's threading out of anywhere really. So we should be okay on this one. Okay, so again, we need to pop in 4 BP screws from the underneath. Wow, that really nicely engaged then. That was beautiful. It just doesn't seem to want to fit at the front. Just checking to make sure that this framework is in place. And would you believe it's not? Right, let me just undo them BP screws. Right, we're going to take them BP screws fully off so I can position this engine on better. Because I need the framework to kind of line up inside. Right, I'm going to skip ahead and I'm going to put a couple of FM screws just in there because I want to be able to have that lined up in place. So just one in there, nice and quickly, just pop it in. Now I'll see if I can just manoeuvre the back into its place. I just don't want to lose the position on the front two bearers. Right, I'm just going to pause, guys, because this is might take a little bit of time just to get this adjusted correctly. So I'll be back in a sec.
A few moments later.
Okay, we're all in. Would you believe it? As soon as I stopped recording, boom, it went in. Typical. So what my advice would be actually is to not put the 4 BP screws in here. I've done that now. Is to literally get the bearers lined up with the screw holes on the wing frame, put the 3 FM screws in, and then put these 4 in. That works out a lot easier. Okay, so what we need to do next is this wire needs to come down. I'm just going to follow the channel. All the way and out down there. We do get some guides eventually for these, so I'm not worried about it too much at the moment. That's just generally how it would go down. Right, finally, we've got this LED board to put in. That's going to go down just down here. And we're screwing that in with 2 more BP screws. We do like the BP screws today. Not too tight. Don't want to break the board, as we always say. just like so. Now the wire for this runs all the way down here, around, so following the same channel. It's a very tight channel, down and out. Okay, but like I said, at the moment I'm not too bothered about it being perfect, because like I said, we've got bits that are going to hopefully hold these in place. But that is all there is to do in this issue. That was an absolute privilege to build that. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's looking fantastic. And yeah, that is really, really nice. It's just so nice to be changing, to going back to working on the fuselage and everything after these things have been a bit of a nightmare for us. But that is stage or issue 78 complete. Well, that is it for our Lancaster bomber. Wow, I really enjoyed that. There were some few challenges in there, but I do also advise put them FM screws in before the BP screws, because if not, and your engine's not lined up on the wing frame, yeah, you're gonna have to take them off like I did. So that was the only thing that I definitely do differently than the instructions, but it was thoroughly enjoyable, and I really can't wait to get my next pack now. So that'll be in the hands of Hachette. So yeah, fingers crossed they are coming. Anyway guys, if you like this video, please could you give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell and be notified of any future videos. But as for always, stay safe and bye for now.